some AEW news, and Claudio Castagnoli, Castagnoli, Claudio Cesaro. This whole big thing, and this whole big thing throughout his WWE run was that a lot of fans thought that he should have been world champion. I always was of the mindset that not everyone got to be a world champion. Like Kurt Hennig, for example, was never a world champion. Rowdy Piper was never a world champion. That's okay. Still legends in their own way and in their own right. Still beloved by many. And then you fast forward, and we look at modern day wrestling, and we think of Cesaro, how he should be. A lot of clamoring from the WWE fans at that time when Claudio was there as Cesaro is that he should have been champion. The WWE even gave him a shot, opportunity, but he never quite won the main belt, the main championship. Won other belts. Didn't really have any memorable runs with those championships, but nonetheless was a champion. Just was never the main champion. And those are various reasons, and you think a main champion or a heavyweight champion is someone that could carry the company, be a marquee name, a marquee that you could see on MSG with all the lights and all the bells and whistles, someone that people will want to pay money to see. Now, I'm not saying no one would want to pay to see Cesaro or Claudio. There's a small section there. But on the whole, I always thought it was okay that Cesaro was not the heavyweight champion. Fast forward all that, he does an interview, and he comes to AEW because he wants to be the world's champion. Thinks he deserves it. Wants to prove everyone wrong. And listen, he wins a title. One of his first matches, if not the first match, that he came under the AEW ROH umbrella. He becomes the world's champion, ROH. Being that Tony Khan did buy out ROH. He has, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe 2 title defenses successfully. And on the third one, to the Chris Jericho, which is a bright future rising star in this industry, Chris Jericho. Loses the ROH championship to Chris Jericho. So, let me ask you this. All the diehard AEW defenders, ROH defenders, how does this make Cesaro look like? 2 successful title defenses, and that's it. That's the big reign. That's the big playoff for Cesaro, Claudio. Just 2 title defenses, and loses it on the third one to an individual in Chris Jericho, who's what, 50, over 50? Not in the shape that Cesaro is in. That's for sure. Far worse. And he's the champion. That's it. That's the big title reign for Cesaro. And I know there's more time down the road, but the whole point is this is what they give Cesaro. This is how AEW supposedly treats their wrestlers far more better than WWE. They give you what they want. Yada, yada, yada. Here we are. 3 title defenses, and it is over for Cesaro as champion. For now, anyway. Again, losing to the up-and-comer Chris Jericho. Now, does Chris Jericho need it? No. One more notch under his belt. This is a belt that he never had. Some people are saying that ROH is trying to get a new TV deal. And the TV executives, they see Chris Jericho and they're going to Google and go, Chris Jericho. He will be an ROH champion? Oh, advertisers will buy that up quickly. I don't see it. Is he that much of a marquee name at this point where it's going to make TV executives give a TV deal? Nonetheless, that's it for Cesaro. Now, what do we see him in? Another faction, another stable, going for another mid card belt? I don't know. Just goes to show you that, yeah, all the bells and whistles that you hear sometimes, it's just that, bells and whistles.